Hey everybody, it's Miss Hildreth. This is day 2, Extend Justinian Code. So students will follow the directions on the Google Doc. To complete the assignment, they will click on the link below. So I'm just going to do one thing real quick. I'm going to close out of, I have like a whole bunch of tabs up here. So I'm just going to close out of them. Okay, so you're going to click. Okay, so here's what we're doing. So we talked about what the Justinian Code was, right? So Roman laws were contradictory, very confusing, very unorganized. Justinian gets a group of 10 people together. They compile everything, organize it, come up with the laws. Byzantine Empire, the people of the Byzantine follow them. So there's 4 volumes. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. First, students will look at the Justinian Code. They will select one of the volumes and analyze it in more detail. They will find out what the laws relate to the code and the punishments. They will write 2 to 3 sentences explaining the code. And I have the web pages here that you can use. And if you click on them, it'll take you to a website. It takes you to, and it describes about the Justinian Code. Okay, so I don't know why it's doing this, but it got weird. Let me move out of the way. Okay, so that's the website. And there's 2 different ones you can use. So you're going to basically come over here and you're going to kind of go a little bit out of order. But I put in slide number 7. It's blank. So you're just going to create a text box, put Justinian Code, tell me which one it is, tell me in 2 to 3 sentences what it is. Brief summary. Okay, very simple. 1 done. Okay, number 2, second, the students will go to the link that's provided and they'll find a modern day law. So they're going to compare and contrast this law to the Justinian Code. Okay, so third, the students will fill out the top hat of the compare and contrast graphic organizer that is given to them on the slide. So now we're going to go back to slide 6. I know you're like, oh my gosh, what is she making us do? Okay, so on this top hat, which is basically another version of a Venn diagram, you're going to list 2 to 3 differences up here at the top. Okay. And then down here, you're going to list 2 to 3 similarities between your modern day law. So if you pick a law, let's say about custody if a parent gets divorced, or if gun control, or taxes, I don't know. But pick a modern day law. You're going to look at it. You're going to tell me the 2 to 3 similarities, 2 to 3 differences. Okay. And you can just go check, check. So we can check off 1, we can check off 2, and we can check off 3. Now, the next thing you're going to do, the students will create a new law based on what they found in the Justinian Code and the modern day law. Now, it may not be too wild and crazy, and you have to come up with a reasonable form of punishment or a consequence. Okay. So you're going to create some type of new law. It has to be appropriate. It cannot be wild and crazy. And then you have to come up with a consequence for it. Okay. Then and you can do it however you want, but on either one of the slides here, because I gave you some extra ones, you can create a poster or a Google slide or a video or something, and then just put the video link in the slideshow. But the video should show the law, the consequence or the punishment, and how it relates to the Justinian Code. Okay, so this is your project. So you're going to pick a part of the Justinian Code, summarize it, pick a modern day law, show how it's similar and different to the Justinian Code using slide number 6 and filling out the top hat. Then on slide 7 or 8, then you are going to create some kind of poster. It's going to tell us, or video or something, and put a link in there that tells us what the new law is, what the consequence or punishment for breaking that law, and how it relates to the Justinian Code. So if you have questions, please feel free to email me if you're at home. Ask questions in class. But hopefully you have fun with this. Hopefully we'll see what kind of laws we come up with. And I can't think of anything else to tell you. So have an awesome day. Talk to you soon.